Greetings, lovely viewers. Qtatron here. And today we built very functional mining ship with some combat capabilities. I have here two models of mining ship with some guns, and this is part of a set. It needs to come with this mobile base, and I will put it on the workshop as far as I will be able to tell you if this thing will be fully functional, because these two ships have a problem. This is first iteration, pretty fast and nimble, with a nice amount of storage, but only two big batteries. And as far as I fill up this little ship with the ore, with for example magnesium or iron, these batteries are not enough powerful to provide enough energy to move such a heavy creation, so I crashed a couple of times in survival using this particular iteration. So I decided to rebuild this and add another two batteries. I am not counting the small batteries because somewhere here we have a little small batteries here inside, as we see, but it's still not enough. So I created this one. The size is almost the same, but I have inside 4 warfare batteries, but I'm not really satisfied because this ship is now much heavier, not so nimble, especially if we're talking about side thrust. This ship needs to be more nimble to serve as a light fighter as well. As a light fighter, of course, for PvE purposes. So I decided to create a third iteration. Today we will do it here. And I think I just get rid of the medium cargo container from the inside. I will slim this ship a little bit, because you know, I don't need so much storage in a small miner, which will be transported by mobile base. I can fly back and forth to this mobile base, collecting ores and storing it inside of the rover, so I don't need a big and heavy miner. Each of these drills have the same storage like medium cargo container. On top of this, 1/3 of this capacity have cockpit, and another 1/3 have connector. But in my opinion, taking out the medium cargo container from inside and use this space, for example, for a little bit more power, maybe I put there 3 warfare batteries instead of 4 like here, and maybe I will be able to put some more side thrust, because if we're talking about forward and backward thrust, it's okay. And I am also thinking of getting rid of the turret. I wanted to have some type of turret. Maybe I just leave there space to create a little bit later some type of custom turret, or maybe even I just slap here on top connector to create some type of separate storage for ammunition, because I don't really want to have the same storage for ammunition and for ores. It will be problematic for me to drain all ores to the base and leave the ammunition there. Maybe I do just separate storage system connected with a ship with just sorter. But I'm not sure. I could as well use cockpit like my ammunition storage. If the cockpit will be destroyed, it will be destroyed anyway, so it's not a big deal. And now, what's next? In my opinion, this particular miner is looking much better. It's looking a little bit more sleek. We have this slope here. From this perspective, it's looking a little bit more compact. This is looking bulky and boxy, and it's heavy. I really don't like it. I wanted to have something that is white and heavy on the front and little bit lighter on the back. And yeah, this turret on top is not adding anything to the look of the ship. So yeah, maybe I just start from scratch. One more important thing, dimensions can't be too different because this ship meant to land here. Maybe I show you this with my first iteration. And ship is connected. It fits perfectly on this landing pad. Alright, I will do definitely additional episode about this base, very short, if I end everything and if I will be 100% sure that this is what I want to place on the workshop. I am still not very experienced in building stuff in Space Engineers. I was playing a lot Empyrean, so block work and overall cosmetic design of stuff is not a big deal for me, but if we're talking about tweaking, about adding enough engines, power and so on and so forth, this is for now my biggest problem in this game. Hopefully today I will create something which will be working perfectly. So let's do it. Okay, let's go. Here we have a little landing gear. Let's put here a couple of blocks to elevate this creation. Lovely. Let's install here straight away industrial cockpit. And now we can start building. So I start with conveyors. I place here 2 junctions. I need sorters this way. It will allow to enter the cockpit only ammunition, and this upper side is hole for ammunition. I think 1000 liters is more than enough for Gatling guns ammo. Now let's add another 2 junctions here, and this side will be all about ore. And I think this is the perfect place to install drills straight away. Yes, this is literally the same position. So now I need to place somewhere connector. Connector is little bit lower here, as we see, and it needs to be lower. So I probably use this type of T-junction, like this. See, like that. I could put here camera later, and here I can install connector. Lovely. And normally I could place here medium cargo container, but I don't want to do it. Not in this particular iteration. Ejectors are straight from the connector. So this is not a bad idea, so we try to do the same thing. Another sorters. Okay. Inset connector looks also pretty interesting. I will place it somewhere here. But first I need to place these smaller connectors like that to eject unwanted stone. Okay, lovely. So if we talking about storage, everything is set. Ore will be stored in the drills, which is equivalent of 2 medium cargo containers, and in this connector here, over 1000 liters. And if we're talking about ammunition, it will be stored here, about 1000 liters. So not bad at all. So now I need to plan where to put guns. In previous iterations, guns are just here, like that. And it's, to be honest, it's not a bad thing. But I was thinking also on this type of setup. But I don't have a place to put headlights in this setup. Especially, I definitely need camera here. Let's put here camera. Yes. And straight away another camera here. It looks a little bit goofy. Maybe I do something with this. Maybe I place this type of conveyor here. I can delete this. And this. And here I put a normal junction. Or maybe even not junction, a T connector. And here I can put camera instead. So then I put here a couple of blocks, for example these ones, and now this cross section looks much better. Do I really want a turret here? If so, I probably create another conveyor line somewhere. But if I don't really want the turret on top of this ship, probably I will resign from the turret. This is minor after all. I think I will be okay. So let's instead place some batteries here. Let's go for warfare batteries. One here. And 2 additional batteries somewhere here. Alright. Not looking bad. And I still can provide conveyors from the inside to the outside to create a custom turret a little bit later. But now, what about lights? I really like this type of lights on my miners. Like that. I really like this setup. But try to do something different. I can use some blocks. For example, these blocks. I need to provide a little bit of armor anyway. And maybe we put these lights. Like that. Or maybe even different way. Let's use these blocks. And put lights here. To be honest, this is looking probably better. Yes. But now, the hard part. Thrusters. Especially front thrusters. Alright. Let's go for it. I would love to place 2 thrusters here. But I need connection point. But to create here connection point, I need a couple of another blocks. I am not sure. Okay, I figure it out. Okay, I surrendered and I created different conveyor junction here and set up this 4 Gatlings in the one row and these engines also in the one row. I added as well the rest of the backward engines. It needs to be 8. In my opinion, at least 8. We can create a little bit of block work here. I will cover it like this. And now I can add lights here. And maybe even I expand this a little bit. Like that. Okay, not terrible. Now, before I forget, I grab remote control block and put it on the front. Because I like the look of this block. Okay, it's still a little bit too chunky for my taste. But okay, we will figure it out what to do next. I need at least 4 side thrusters on each side. Alright, and 1 big thruster in the front. I can even raise it a little bit, like that. Alright, it's not looking terrible, but I can do better. Let's delete these thrusters. And let's place 3 side thrusters this way. It will blend with armor a little bit better. So now I need only the backward thrusters. I can even put them like that. Let's place here 6, something like that. I can even do 8, or maybe I can even a little bit expand the upper thrust. Something like that, and then let's do this. Okay, lovely. Now I need only some armor, antenna or detector. Maybe additional conveyors, something somewhere here, if I will really want to place here a custom turret. This is a nice place to slap some thrusters, but I don't want to have thrusters too far to the front, because if I will crash at something, I want to have these thrusters a little bit more protected by drills. So let's figure out these conveyors. I need probably put here another junction, just like that. And if I really would create turret, so maybe here. And because I am greedy, let's put here a little cargo container, and then we place a C junction somewhere here. Like that. Okay, lovely. Now let's use these caps here. I think on this side I place custom turret controller, like that, and on this side I place AI block and projector. I can place our detector on this side, and on this side I place antenna. I was thinking about this new flat antenna somewhere, maybe like this, or maybe on top, but on top will be turret, so I don't want this antenna on top. But I think for this small and compact creation, the classic little antenna will be the best. Some blocks to provide additional connection points and little bit reinforcement. And looks like I have everything. So now I need to spend a little bit of time to do quick block work around, to add some armor, add some this beautiful beam blocks. I love this beam blocks. Maybe I place here some panels to cover up a little bit these guns and these thrusters. We will see. But we will see each other in the moment, because I can't talk and create in the same time. I'm not so good so far. Okay, everything ready. And as we see, it's not so smaller than the second version. Because I added a little bit too much armor here, I think, at least. But let's check this out. This is old version. So as we see, mass is about 32.5 tons. Now let's check out this little guy. I adjusted also all of this boring stuff like engines, batteries, connectors, ejectors, conveyors, and so on and so forth. I have access to my cameras. So looks like engines are working. Let's cut this off. I tried also to create here remote turret, but this ship with remote turret is looking really not interesting. This turret will be definitely a problem when it comes to mining, of course. And we have mass 33.6 tons. So not really lighter, but to be honest, it will be lighter, because don't have additional storage inside. Have a little bit more armor blocks, but nothing more. It's still light armor. In my opinion, looks much better than this thing. Have definitely better side thrust. And upper thrust as well is pretty nice. Okay, so the most important test. Somewhere here I can find ore. Nickel. Nickel is relatively heavy. Let's try to mine some nickel. Oh, I can check out these ejectors. One is working, but one is not working. Weird. Oh, this is problem. Whitelist, not blacklist. Oh, that will be problem. Definitely. Okay, let's try to do it one more time. Now all small connectors are working. Lovely. So, let's find this nickel. Okay, connector and drills are almost full. Everything is full. And I can still fly away from this hole. Oh, freaking hell, no. But okay, looks like I lost only frontal thrusters. This underneath. I will fix this very quickly and we will see each other in the moment. Oh, this was this was fail. Okay, ship repaired, and as you see, I changed also colors of MFDs in my cockpit. And now... Oh. Let's make copy. And let's check out if I can fly on the full speed. Okay. My engines needs about 50% of power all the time. $70, $71. And yeah. What's going on? Why I am losing height? Let's try to do it one more time. Okay, full speed. And now let's try to stop. And I am losing height. Maybe just dampeners are not powerful enough. I place 2 additional thrusters here. And I try to test this out. Full speed. And I'm stop pressing W. I think I am still losing height, but not so fast. Okay, now is much better. So looks like my ship needs these 2 additional thrusters. Alright, let's figure out where to put them. Here could be the best place. Let's delay the gyroscopes. For now, of course. Now this. New gyros. Lovely. Let's put antenna here. It's definitely not a perfect spot, but I think it will be working pretty nice. Now let's paint it. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I still have this nickel inside of my inventory, so overall mass of this ship is almost doubled. So yeah, I think this will be great. So last adjustment, antenna, show ship name. Let's see how this ship will be looking here. Oh, it's looking pretty nice, but engines are not adjusted like I really want. Okay, let's check this out. Now probably everything is okay. Let's copy this and replace this blueprint. Now we can look closer to the whole evolution. First iteration, very similar mass, but still a little bit higher. Only 2 big batteries, not efficient to be honest. Upper thrust is not so powerful like in the latest version. Only 1 gyroscope, but have turret. I'm not really sure if this turret is mandatory. I like the look of this one, but have some flaws. Knowing everything I know after today's video, I think this will be also not efficient enough. Definitely, only one flat big thruster on each side, so side thrust will be not efficient, upper thrust will be also not efficient, but at least have 4 batteries. And little bit more of smaller batteries. Have also turret, but as I mentioned before, I'm not pretty sure if this turret will be very useful. And if we're talking about mass, 32.5 tons. And the last one, 4 big batteries, additional system to sort ammunition and ore. So this is a big upgrade in my book, at least. Much smaller storage, but this is intentional. I am playing on Pertam, so I can't use 2 heavy miners there. There is very high gravity, 1.2 Gs. So yeah, this ship is designed to mine on Pertam. Storage only in these 2 mining drills and inside of this connector. Powerful upper thrust, good enough side, front and backward thrust. So yeah, I'm satisfied, and in my opinion this design is the best. Don't have turret, but I always can install here a custom turret, especially I have here custom turret controller. If I lose my first fight in this ship, I will definitely do it, but for now it's not really important. Please tell me in the comment which one you like the most. And remember, subscribe and push bell icon to be up to date with upcoming video. Next video will be about set of my mobile base and miner. I will introduce this set to the Steam workshop and you will be able to take this creation and do whatever you want with this. And as always, thanks for watching, have a great day, and bye bye.